Good evening, folks. Doing the wood shop thing one more time this week. Probably be the last time for the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 days maybe. But anyway, dug out my old Faulkner bits and made a holder-upper doohickey here. These guys have been on standby for the past probably 10 years. And they were very rusted up, and a lot of them are kind of crappy. I used a couple of them to kind of just knock the rust off of them, but actually I used this one to drill all the holes and to lay everything out. And well, it's kind of nice to have them here. They're, if you don't know what a Faulkner bit is, let me pull one out here. Yeah, and they're still a little bit stuck in there. That is what a Faulkner bit is. It sort of drills a large hole. It augs out a large hole. And they're all different sizes, of course, and all that. So it's pretty nice to have them up here where I need them. And you can see cobwebs down in that one. I think you can. Cobwebs, and there's still some rust. These guys were terribly neglected, but I didn't have a use for them until now. Another thing, I did put up a shelf. Oops. Got my important stuff up here that I use quite often. For finishing and staining. I can tell you that this stain is not my preferred stain, and I will probably not be buying any more of that kind of stain. But I can tell you that the Gorilla Glue for wood is awesome, and the Titebond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue, that's pretty good stuff too. That works really nice. Mineral spirits over here in this jug. I had to show my ID when I bought this. Apparently, you have to be, what, 18 or something to buy that. I was unaware of that. And of course I use that to take the polyurethane off of the brush or the stain off of the brush, whichever. Actually, I don't even use a brush for stain. I just use an old cotton cloth of some sort. Yeah, so that's kind of some of what's been going on here. And over here, the little wood burner, still hanging in there. Won't need that for several months, hopefully. It's kind of just standing by. That guy will probably be relocated, and a larger one will be put in here at some time. But for now, it's just kind of hanging out here, and well, there's my son's toboggan. His little hat. It's a dinosaur with fins on it, with the ear flaps. I just stuffed it up here because we don't need it right now. And like I said, we're probably not going to need anything like that for quite a while. I mounted some of my router bits. It's in a nice little case. I mounted it up here today. It's got a little flip flap, and the thing flips up, and I pick out my router bits. It's mounted up here on one of my cupboards, a little cabinet thing. There's a hat. But right here in the corner, right beside the chop saw, it's pretty nice to have this readily accessible to, just swap out bits and everything. There are some other updates, but that's probably going to have to wait for another video. Really running out of time tonight. Oh, anyway. And yes, that is a snow globe. This thing has been in this building for probably, I don't know, 15 years. And it did crack, and all the watery, oily stuff, whatever is in it, come out of it. Oops, there's sawdust on it. It was a little Santa Claus, and, you shake it, and the snow jumps around, and it was cool. I could not hold this camera together. But, anyway, yeah, that thing failed years ago, and it's just been in here since then. Can't bring myself to throw it away. I don't think I'm going to. I think that guy might just live up there. Same with the little teddy bear. Yeah, the little teddy bear is going to live there for a while. So, I started another shelf the other night. This is poplar, and I think it's around 3/4, a little less than 3/4. I did plane it and sand it. And started shooting some brads in it to hold the glue and everything together. And there's my shadow, sorry. Got me a little hanger sticking out. Little guy, when I fired through there, yeah, I wasn't thinking. and I come out, and I cannot, for the life of me, find a pair of pliers or nippers or anything to take that out. So I'm probably going to have to square that up and beat it straight out, and then maybe reshoot another one. I did get wood filler finally. All these shelves and things I've been making. Yeah, I don't have the proper tools to do that. Actually, I do now, but that's another thing. And all this stuff will be for sale. There's going to be multiple ones. And yeah, the glue. That's a funny story, how this glue line got there. All this stuff will be for sale at some point. Not yet. I want to have a large inventory before I put things up for sale online. Yeah, the glue. So you can see it's like, it looks like this thing went like that. It did. Yeah, perfect line there with that. Well, I had it all together and squared up, and I was shooting brads into the back, and went over here and tried to shoot a brad and pushed too hard and everything moved because I didn't secure everything. It's just a stupid mistake. After a long day of 10 or 12 hours at the plant, come home and try to do this, and yep, little silly things. You forget. But anyway, that glue will sand off, and it'll be staying. Haven't decided which color I'm going to go with yet on this. I think I'm going to go with a natural color or a darker wood color. Maybe like a dark oak, or you know what? I may even go walnut with this, just because I like walnut. So anyway, and yeah, eventually there will be a place where you can take orders. You'll be able to look at the inventory and see what I've got available for sale. And it will be super simple. You like this thing, you click buy, and you do the process of buying it, and then I'll get an alert that, hey, somebody bought this, and now I got to ship it to them. So that's going to be the thing. But eventually there will be, if you like this shelf, but you want this shelf in a different color or a different size, there'll be a place to kind of say all that good stuff and that. Also, I did pick up a dovetail jig, which is frickin' awesome. There's a whole bunch of different templates that just slide down in here. This little sawtooth looking critter. This thing is awesome. It works so cool. You can make really cool dovetail joints. And one of them I have actually has a dado slot, so you can run your dados and stuff. Kind of expensive, but I'm very sure I'm going to get a lot of use out of this thing. Just even having this just makes me smile. Just coming in here at night and looking at this, like, yeah, I can do really cool, intricate joints and pretty stuff, and make it look like, yeah, the way I want it. Now, the way this works is really cool, and I'm sorry I got the shadow on me there again, but you stick your lumber under here, under through, and this one locks in your top stock. Your bottom stock comes straight up and butts against this, and then you lock this one down. That holds everything in. Then you run your router with a specific bit and the guide that fits in here. And when you take it out, you flip it over and put it together, and everything just fits so perfectly, so beautiful. Really love this thing. This is well worth the couple $100 that I had to pay for it. So, well, I guess that's just about it for tonight. I thought I'd leave you with this beautiful pink hue in the clouds. And trust me, this camera does not do it justice. It is absolutely beautiful here. Everything on the ground has a pink hue to it. But of course the camera doesn't pick it up. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. That means there's no rain tomorrow. Unfortunately, there is a bunch of rain forecasted for tomorrow. So that's going to be fun to deal with. I think maybe you can hear those frogs in the background. Yeah, that's... And if you could smell this smells so great. There's so much peace right here. All day long I'm around loud, noisy things, machines and equipment making noises and everything. And right now, I don't even want to go to bed tonight. I just want to sit right here and watch the stars come out eventually. Listen to the frogs, smell the air, and just enjoy life. The wind is very, very calm. Nothing is actually moving. And this is happening right here. Well, folks, I hope your evening is as good as mine is. And I appreciate everybody watching and your comments. And I apologize for not getting back to all the comments still. There ain't enough hours in the day, so. Okay, folks, have a good one. Thanks for watching.